boils down to this, folks. Only 4 clubs remain in this year's Europa League, with 2 legs coming at you to see who will go through to the final. Who's going to come out on top in the Europa League semi-finals? We're coming at you next. That's right, folks, but once again with another prediction video today. It's all about the Europa League. It's the semi-finals. It's the first legs, that's right, as clubs try to see if they can take the upper hand into their second legs before, of course, finding out who will be in the final. Of course, we'll take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, if you knew where you've been, hit the old subscribe button. You want to shop for Blackburn Rovers, Europa League, and of course, World Football. We've got it all here under one Ruski. That's right, 4 clubs are in it. Manchester United, Tottenham, we've got Bodø, Glimt, and we've got Athletic Bilbao. And of course, the possibility of an all-English final is on the cards, but also the possibility of a non-English final is on the cards. What am I talking about? Well, I'll show you in a second, of course. Before that, let's, of course, revisit the quarterfinal stages, see how I got on with my picks, and, of course, see how well I do with my semi-final picks. So here we go then, guys. Of course, the results are on the screen right about now. Lazio against Bodø Glimt. 2-1 was my scoreline. Of course, it was a 3-1 win, which dragged that sucker into penalties. And, of course, Bodø Glimt came on top with a 3-3 scoreline, aggregate, and then penalties got them through in the end. Meanwhile, Spurs with a 1-0 away win in Germany over Frankfurt to put them through 1-0, I believe, on the night. Correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, that was my prediction, 1-0. 1-0, 2-1 it was, final scoreline. Tottenham going through. Meanwhile, Bilbao against Rangers ended up being a 2-0 scoreline. I went with a 1-0 win. They comfortably went through 2-0 on aggregate. Of course, 0-0 first leg. And then Manchester United, what a game, what a thriller. 5-4 on the night, and with a 2-0 win, 7-6 on aggregate. That game will be one for the ages, especially if they go on and win the Piston thing, because that was monumental. They were out. They were down and out. Anyway, that is that. Of course, what we're now looking for is the semi-finals. We're going to kick it all off with this one. It is Bodø Glimt going to Tottenham, going to London, that's right, coming at you on Thursday, the 1st of May, of course. Let's get into the deep end and have a look at this game, shall we? Of course, Spurs finishing 4th in the league structure of this Europa League up against Bodø Glimt, who finished 9th, that's right. Of course, Ange Postlegru's boys are in a bit of trouble right now in the league. Just one win. Actually, one defeat in the last 4, but they are about to lose to Forest, according to my eyes. They sit 4th right now, or they finished 4th in the league. 17 points for the season up against Bodø Glimt, who have just lost once in the last 6. They are a cheeky little side of Bodø Glimt, and should fear no one. Should fear no one in this, of course, as they take on Tottenham this match day. Of course, the Spurs on the back of that 1-0 win over Frankfurt. Of course, in the domestic competition, not been the best of joys of late. And of course, Liverpool on the horizon, where Liverpool could be crowned champions of the Premier League with a win, as Spurs being in the opposition dugout there. Meanwhile, Bodø Glimt will take on Jørgen in the Norwegian Cup second round. They've also got matches. They've actually got quite a busy schedule before this game takes place. They take on Jørgen in the Norwegian Cup. They take on KFUM Oslo as well in the domestic league in Norway. But of course, Bodø Glimt ain't no slouches to the European competition, taking care of Lazio, of course, over the double-legged affair, and of course, very much a good, strong side in this European competition. The bookies odds will go Spurs for this leg. Of course, it is a 2-legged affair. I've also gone with Spurs to win this one, 3-1 on the night, first leg, but hey, bring it back to Norway, second leg, you just don't know, guys. You just don't know. So anyway, moving forward, we go to Spain. It's the San Mams. It is Bilbao. It is Manchester United. It's coming on the also same day, same time as well. Bilbao under Ernesto Valverde, the former Barcelona coach. They sit second right now, 19 points. They finished second in the league, of course. Just one defeat in the last 6 in all competitions and all venues. Manchester United and Ruben Almiron, they finished third, of course, just one win in the last 6. They played Bilbao 3 times since 2012, yet to win against Bilbao. Of course, Bilbao winning 2 of them. There's been 1 draw between the 2 sides. Bilbao have got a 2-1 win on the record. They've scored 6 goals against Manchester United over the course of those 3 games, picking up around about 2 goals a game on average. Now, Manchester United have got 4 goals scored against Bilbao, picking up a 1.33 goals a game. Now, they have played 1 game back in August 2023. It was a draw, but what we really want to talk about is the Europa League knockout stages. They did play in the round of 16 back in 2012. Bilbao winning both of them, both at Manchester United and, of course, in their own place, the San Mams. 2-1 win it was last time around. That's back in March 2012. Bilbao, though, on the back of that 1-0 loss to Madrid. They'll be taking on Las Palmas this weekend before this match over at the San Mams. Got Manchester United taking on Bournemouth, of course, trying to avoid a 17th place finish in the Premier League right now. Bookies odds on this one. The bookies odds will give it to Bilbao. They are a force to be reckoned with. They are a very defensive sound team. Manchester United are a little bit loose, of course, but they're all putting their hopes on this to not only guarantee themselves silverware and also a little cheeky backdoor passage in to the Champions League. I've gone with a 1-0 win for Bilbao, though, on the night, which makes the second leg very, very interesting, of course. Now, if you are a betting man, quick look at the odds for the title. Bodø Glimt are 4th favourites. Manchester United are 3rd favourites. Bilbao are 2nd favourites, with Spurs, number 1 team, to go out on glory. We'll have those second legs for you very, very soon, of course, when we come back around for those semi-final second legs. And, of course, definitely the final prediction whenever it comes out. But until then, subscribe, smash the like, catch you later. Until then, we're done.